Hello guys, welcome to potentially the final part of my Star Ocean Let's Play, Star Ocean the Divine Force. I think we're going to be coming up to the final boss of the main story, but we will be doing some side content and things like that after we do the main game. So if you'd like to stick around for that and you are excited for this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like, comment and all that other good stuff. If you would like to engage with the channel and keep up with the content, because there's a lot of cool stuff happening right now with this Let's Play Resident Evil 4 Remake, so yeah, go ahead and check this out. But anyways, let's jump straight back in. And I need to go this way, because the boss fight is over here apparently with BOHLD'OR. Because they were like, make sure you're prepared. I'm like, yes I am. Thank you very much. I'm very prepared for this. Got all my gear, got all my restoratives. I am so good to go. So let's do it to it. I can't believe we've like reached the ending already. It's crazy. Craziness.
I was certain you would come.
BOHLD'OR.
BOHLD'OR. You've lost yourself in your twisted dreams of what the Scorpion might offer you. Take a good hard look at yourself now. Do you still see one of the humanoids you wanted to save?
Humanoid? Of course not.
Humanoid?
The power the Scorpion possess is divine. In joining them, I am now closer to a god than mortal.
Our kind and the Scorpion are but life by different forms. None of us living can claim ourselves gods.
And there is no need for any of you to be. My only desire is for you to join us and live your lives in a whole new world. One free of sickness and conflict. As Emperor of VEY'L, it is my duty to lead my people to peace. And in becoming the Scorpion's god, I can finally fulfill my duty.
Your current existence is no different from an android like myself. Constructed by humans, given life through technology, we will never be gods.
Listen to yourself. Are the gods of history not but man-made creations? Then surely you would agree that the most godlike among us now is either you or myself.
You're a paltry excuse for one. Man cloaks himself in knowledge and power taken from others and mistakes himself an idol. You are just one of many who litter the pages of our history.
Yes, correct. And even with all the technological advancements we've seen, your story is quite common.
History itself will determine my divine status. Once the whole universe is one with the Scorpion, we shall be omnipotent. We shall become God.
Well, it'll be impossible for you to become one, since we're here to make sure that never happens.
The universe needs not such a deity. If there is anything divine in this world, it is but the flame of life inside of all of us.
Mortal life has always feared the unknown. A fear of the divine is only natural.
Yet fear you will not find in us, nor a thought spared for the desecration you speak of. We're not going to get anywhere arguing about this, are we, BOHLD'OR?
At last, a sentiment I find agreement with.
As mortals, we stand more powerful than the god you claim to be.
Princess Leticia, it is precisely that fiery spirit of yours which Scorpion so desperately needs. Join me, my new daughter.
Detecting incoming attack.
Uh-oh.
Time has come for you to learn your place. Behold, the infinite power of a god!
Oh wow. Is he riding a dragon?
The Scorpion way is to seek the evolution of all life through integration.
Affirmative.
Why then do you inhibit us so?
There was never a need for a single path forward. Neither were integration nor assimilation any more than one of countless possibilities.
You, a probe meant to find those suited to join us, would now deny our very way.
Correct. I have determined the need for change in Scorpium ideology is necessary. An evolution of thought, rather than form.
Come on,
you
PZ.
would see the birth of an all-new Scorpium.
Uh-oh, they're scorched.
Then we are at a standstill, harboring visions wholly incompatible. Let us see then
Nice.
which
There we
path
go.
the network chooses for itself. You
Fire suppression.
just try. Die once!
Oh, okay, let's move away a bit. Oh my.
I'm here for you.
Warning.
Go for the tail.
Immediate heat required.
Watch this!
Got fire resistance, apparently. Okay, where is Muriel?
Just... I find your lack of resolve disappointing. You lack the power your words would suggest. You are no match for your new god. Watch now! Behold my might! I have surpassed all you have ever known! The universe itself shall evolve through total integration. Yes, yes, this is how it must be. Do not disappoint me further.
Oh.
Engaging threat. This one's for you, Grandma. Taking you down.
Oh god. Oh, is he frozen? Oh yeah, he was.
This one's for you, Grandma.
Can't get rid of me that easy. Settle this now.
Just try it.
He must remain determined and unwavering. A hardened resolve itself grants power here.
You say that like it's easy. It's not like we can just wield sheer will like a sword and stab him.
A battle in this digital realm essentially equates to the use of data traffic to overwhelm your opponent. For organic life forms like yourselves, it may be best to think of this as what you call willpower or resolve.
Mind against mind. Heart against heart. Your refusal to accept BOHL'D'OR as God is your weapon against him.
Come now. Join us, my children.
I alone have the knowledge and power to save people from illness. I don't need you interfering.
Each of us must find within ourselves the strength to defend that which we cherish.
You and I are disparate beings. I cannot stand your presumption to speak in my place.
Never have I relied on the power of the divine. My well-being will forever be delivered by mine own hand.
Gods are a norm, but are not in existence. We humanoids unfortunately cause war and strife.
Do I have a healing thing?
But we too are the ones who bring peace and order. By my hand,
this world stands strong, full with those I love.
The work I do sustains and unites the lives of all the people across the stars.
Why are you burning in the fire? I don't understand why she was doing that. Why were you in the fire, Marielle?
External temperature rising.
Stay focused. If only I were stronger.
Why are you burning in the fire?
Suppression.
What are you doing? My god, what is the AI doing? No idea. Oh my god.
Unable to continue combat.
Oh my god.
Immediate heat required. Unable to continue combat.
Oh, I see. So the back is cold and the front is... Oh my god. Right. Oh my god. What get rid of... yeah. I'm so flustered, my speech is just all over the place. Why did that not work? Come on! Oh, finally.
Batting at max. External temperature rising. Being unable to continue combat.
Finally like that again.
At least it's getting low health. That didn't heal me. Wow. That's fine. Do that then.
Mind your health. Show them your true strength. Melt away.
Oh, okay.
Assault warning. Energy levels low.
No! This cannot be! A god cannot be bested! Think yourself stronger than a god!
Ah, nice, there we go.
Even more capable than you realize.
Took him out. Yay! Finally. Got there in the end, we struggled a bit, but yeah.
Preposterous!
Loud.
What could you lowly mortals ever hope to do?
Immortals.
With my power as a god, I could bring endless bliss to all life in this world, to all life in the universe. With such power, I will not, must not be beat.
You are BOHL'D'OR VEY'L. Man, not God.
I am.
How could one possibly know happiness in a world without sorrow to temper it? A world forged from single-minded devotion is ultimately the same as one empty of all.
No, stop that. Stare not at me with those eyes, mortal.
BOHL'D'OR!
I will not be eradicated. I cannot be. I alone am destined to be your new god and leader.
Behind me, now.
Enough. No more of this. I will not be defeated here. I refuse.
What's going on?
BOHL'D'OR's will endures and refuses to be erased.
Oh.
Should he continue to resist in this way, this virtual realm will be obliterated with all in it.
Oh god.
BOHL'D'OR! Cease this at once!
Oh dear.
The battle is over!
Words are useless. I will do what is needed.
Please, no! My universe yet needs me!
The heck?
Here we part.
What?
No!
I am unable to maintain your consciousness in this space any longer.
Duma.
With what power I have left, I will see you returned safely.
But what's gonna happen to you?
You possess the potential to both understand the Scorpium and guide them to an enlightened future. Through you, may the seeds of all evolutionary paths for life be sown. I place my faith in you.
Understood. Rest assured.
Rey, at your side, I found faith in the future coexistence between Scorpium and organic life. I thank you.
Duma! No!
Oh no, Duma.
My investigation is at its end.
Poor little Duma. Oh, and that's his wife. Because I think she died or something. He was like a widow and he was sad about losing her. As we saw from the memories. I'll do.
Is it all over now?
I am inclined to believe it only just begins.
I would agree.
Thank you, Duma.
The last landing spot. What does that mean? What's that achievement for? Save the cosmos from peril. Yeah, I think we done it. So let's hear what the story has to tell us now. I'm hoping we get the closure that we're looking for now.
We are to be a protectorate then.
Yes.
I love that.
As I mentioned before, Aster 4's prolonged contact with more advanced civilizations categorized it as a protectorate of the Pangalactic Federation.
Are we to be subjected to surveillance by an ambassador?
No, nothing quite as direct as that. Aster will remain under observation to prevent any unnecessary interaction with advanced civilizations until it reaches a certain threshold.
Pretty imperious, aren't you? Was that not where the Federation's faults originally lie?
Guess some things are hard to change. And though it might not exactly be compensation, all of you who have been subject to intense intervention now have the option to travel to any Federation system to live or study.
Nice.
Studying on a different planet. I must say, I don't hate the thought. Right?
Agreed. But I must refuse. I vowed to attend to tasks on this planet using mine own strength. I've had lesson enough as to the consequences of progression that was acquired through the power of others.
Not man.
That's true. If I studied medical science at such an advanced level, I'm pretty sure I could save lives all across the universe. But first and foremost, I want to treat the suffering people of this world with my own hands and using our own techniques.
Our journey into the stars must be one born of our own volition. Only then will we find ourselves on equal ground with you and yours.
I see. You know, you're probably right.
Yeah, I mean, if it were up to me, I'd set up a branch of Lawrence Logistics right here in Osarius. And that would let us see as much or as little of each other as we could ever want.
Now is a time for restraint. Surely, the events here have opened your eyes to the importance of the Federation's underdeveloped planet preservation pact.
Yep.
Yeah, I get it. But come on, you gotta at least see how hard that is on a personal level. Don't be so uptight.
I say this with respect to the positions of both Elena and Marielle. But, from my own view, I fail to find fault in Raymond's suggestion.
Wow, Albie, can't say I expected that coming from you.
Spare me. I simply speak for us all.
I wonder if my ancestors also felt the same way long ago.
Hey. Call back. Ah, so that's the ending. Okay.
Worry not. We have a tendency to be fine, after all.
You know, you're a lot more carefree now than you were before.
Erica Mendez.
For that, I know who to thank.
Erica Lindbeck, Queen.
Oh my, who could that be?
Ray Chase,
Did
he
we have
is
someone
an
irresponsible
icon.
like that around?
Oh yes. At hand, I might say.
Oh yeah?
Elizabeth Maxwell, she plays as Sai Nijima.
We both got jobs to do,
Sona.
right?
More than I care for, indeed.
Matt
If
Mercer.
only some god would show up and free us all from the
Or Matthew
burdens of
Mercer.
work life so we could just kick back and have fun.
Says the man bound to place his burdens on the shoulders of poor Chloe and Elena.
Hey, I've become crazy capable after all this. I'm sure they feel like they can just relax and enjoy the ride.
You are free to believe whatever you want.
Ray?
Okay, let's leave it at
Oh,
that.
Faye Matter. Chris Cox.
Ray,
David
this is
Kay.
the Aldous. We're now in geostationary orbit.
Copy that.
Matt Mercer again as Luke and
Let's
Maverick.
get going before this turns into another pick-on Ray fest.
He voiced like 2-3 people.
It
They
does
put him
seem
to
about
work.
time.
This is Raymond for the Aldous. Commence transfer.
Oh, he's going back. Yeah, Max Mitchell. I recognize that name from previous voice roles. Max Mitchell, similar to Max Millman, but yeah, love that.
583. An unprecedented crisis for the Pangalactic Federation was resolved with the cooperation
nice.
of the planets VEY'L and Aster 4. However, the corruption which
Right.
plagued the highest levels of Federation leadership continues to leave its mark on the organization. Amidst growing calls from Federation captains, my grandfather, Emerson T. Kenny, was assigned as interim commander of the Federation fleet. A retired military man, he refused at first, but after much pushback, he took the reins to lead the Federation from its worst crisis yet. Through these troubled events, I've come to question the Federation's purpose in this galaxy, as well as my own function as one of its officers. But I choose to believe that its cause is still just. We must ensure a future of peace. Pan-Galactic Federation Lieutenant Mariel L. Kenny.
Nice.
The events that unfolded spanned numerous star systems. Though their sovereign was defeated, remnants of the centralist Scorpium and their invasive measures still remained. Those among the Pan-Galactic Federation who aligned with the Scorpium cause were on the run, but still retained their influence. To combat both these foes, my partner Elena, armed with data saved from Duma's survey, helped us hit the Scorpium network from their own colony.
Nice.
Duma's experiences and noble ideology had a profound impact on the network.
Oh, poor
and saw the
Duma.
remaining Centralists quickly weakened. And while everything might still be far from wrapped up, it shouldn't be too long now until the Scorpium find themselves on the right track. My hope now is that the Pan-Galactic Federation might find its way too. Captain of the Lawrence logistics ship the Aldous, Raymond Lawrence.
Raymond Lawrence. We getting more credits? There we go. Okay, so I think that's it for the dialogue and stuff now. So I'm safe to talk now. So, yeah, let's review the game from my personal opinion and things like that, since, you know, we've done main game and stuff. Right away, I'll say off the bat, I'd say it's better than the previous game they did, Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness. Overall, it's much better than that one in my opinion, because the gameplay is like brilliant, and I think the story's very interesting. I think they did it much better this time round. It felt like a lot more like well-rounded by the end, I'd say. Even though they didn't leave us hanging about for too long, because I did have the feeling that was going to happen because of modern day audiences and stuff who are experiencing a JRPG for the first time possibly. And the quality, the look of the game was amazing. Really, really, really good, because just like how the levels looked, great. Although I will say some of the first couple of explorable areas were a little bit bland and been there, seen there, done that. But I think as time went on throughout the game, they gradually got better and better. Like with the spaceship sort of segments, the advanced technology bits where we were traveling through different planets, and that was kind of what I was expecting, where the game would kind of improve in quality in terms of the looks. But because there was so much focus on Asta 4 on the planet, that's mainly why, you know, that was the case. Not that it was a bad thing, but yeah, that was my only thing with like the design. Voice acting was incredible, really good, solid cast. I was so happy to see the people that worked on this game. So many people that I recognise and names that I know worked on this game, so I love seeing that personally. And in terms of the performance, so for me personally, it was a big struggle, lots of lag if you guys have been watching through. So because of that, it does get points off a little bit for me, because it did make the play experience, you know, not as great, and the game did get patched a couple of times and stuff. But I think because of the ridiculous requirements and, you know, I don't have a PS5, it was a bit crazy. So, yeah, it has made me question whether I should actually play games on my PC that are this high quality, because not only is it high quality, it's open world, there's a lot going on with the gameplay, in terms of like a modern game. So I think I am probably going to try and move over to PlayStation 5, because I don't really have any plans to upgrade my PC in this current moment in time. I'd rather get a PlayStation 4 for the game, PlayStation 5, sorry, get a PlayStation 5 for the games that are coming up, like the new Final Fantasy VII Disc 2 that comes out. I think it's either end of this year or next year, and there's also Spider-Man 2. For me personally, I'm excited for that. But I think if I just play games on a PlayStation 5 compared to PC, it will perform a lot better, but that's my first world problems. Back to the game. I would say it was like a 7 out of 10. You know, for me, I enjoyed the story, and to go back on, I think I might have scored integrity and faithlessness a 7, but I'd give that a 5 actually, just because the story really let me down towards the end. I was like, oh, I liked the characters and such, they were alright, but yeah, it just didn't work out with the story. But I feel like with this, I really enjoyed it, and the references to the previous games and the callbacks to the, you know, like the previous the previous people, the descendants, you know, because you got the Kennys, you've got Maverick, he even shows up at one point. Maybe others that I missed, but I'm not too familiar, because I have only played the first game, the third game, the fourth game, and the fifth game, so I am missing bits here and there. Yeah, I played Star Ocean 1, 3, 4, 5, and this is 6, so yeah. But I still overall really enjoyed it. Oh, and a Soa, that was fun. So again, that's great. Maybe because of a Soa, I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8 because of a Soa. But points down, it's not a 10 out of 10 because the performance was just, yeah. And the story was good. It could have been a little bit better in parts, but hey ho. And I liked that you could choose your own protagonist. That was pretty cool, because I am tempted to go back and experience that for myself. To play as Leticia, even though it's not majorly different, it's just like certain differences.
Hang on a hot second now.
That are different.
We haven't seen each other in forever, and this
my
is how we
God.
kick things off?
I informed you we were training.
Sure, yeah, training. You didn't say a word about kicking things into overdrive like this.
I have deemed as much to be necessary. And we will continue as such until you present yourself as, at bare minimum, the greatest fighter in the kingdom.
The greatest what? In the where now? Come on, cut me some slack here. At least tell me what this is all about.
I heard you came bearing gifts for Maester Midas on your prior visit.
Yeah, just some coffee from Earth he asked for. That shouldn't cause any trouble for things on your planet here, though.
Her Highness and Nina found out.
And?
The two caused quite the scene before him, lamenting how unfair it was to them.
Oh.
They are in uproar. They called to see you again, to travel once more through the stars.
Okay.
Our princess is a person of import our nation cannot replace, and Nina the same.
Ah. Okay, I think I know where this is going.
If you are to take them with you into the stars, prove yourself here and now. Convince me I can entrust them into your hands.
Bingo. Got it. I figured it was something like that.
My chakram are much more swift than your cowardly feet.
My chakra will
If you're
get
so
you.
worried about the girls, then catch up with us, Albie.
Halt, Ray! Do not presume to think you can run!
Yeah, that was Max Milman, who played as Albert. It's funny because he was the voice for the protagonist in the previous game, Finn. So yeah, I think because my affinity was closest to Albert, I got that ending. Character ending 1. Okay. I'm not going to go back and do all of them. That'll take way too much time. But yeah, Finn, do I have to press a button? Yes. I kind of want to put it in 1. Fine. We'll do it in 2. The first star means we completed the game.